Now question for 12th accounts. X, Y are partners sharing profit and losses in the ratio of 4:3 and the balance sheet as at 31st March 2016 stood as follows. Sundry creditors, reserve, capital accounts, and under asset side cash, debtors, stock, fixed assets are given. They decided that with effect from 1st April 2016 they share profit and losses in the ratio of 2:1, and for this purpose they decided that fixed assets are to be depreciated by 10%, provision for the made on debtors 6%, stock to be valued at 1,90,000, an amount of 3,700 included in creditor is not likely to be claimed. That means decrease in creditors. Partner decided to record the revised values in the books. Revise means whatever change, new value of assets after change that they want to record. However, they do not want to distribute the reserve, but reserve is not to be distributed among partner. They want to show reserve in revised balance sheet as it is. So what you have to do with in case of reserve, you have to calculate gaining sacrificing ratio of partner and then take out the gaining sacrificing amount, and partner's capital account will be debited and credited accordingly. You are required to prepare journal entries, capital account of the partners and the revised balance sheet. So this is your question. Well, as you are seeing that there is a fixed assets are to be depreciated by 10% and there is a decrease in asset, and then there is a increase in liability. Stock is to be valued at 19,000. So in respect of stock increase in stock and decrease in creditors. So while passing the entry, revaluation account debit to fixed asset account, because fixed asset has been depreciated, so you have to take the 10% of 1,50,000, that will be 15,000. To provision for doubtful debts, that is 7,200. Fine. As you can see over there, you have to take 6% on debtors, and then creditors account debit, stock account debit, because they both are decreasing. Fine. And in this case, creditors are decreasing but stock is increasing by 50,000. So creditors account debit, stock account debit to revaluation account 53,700. Fine. So likewise I have done the entries of revaluation account. Now adjustment of journal reserve. For adjusting journal reserve, first you have to calculate sacrificing and gaining ratio. But before that, I have just made a rough revaluation account for you. Creditors is they are decreasing, that is why creditors are on credit side. Stock increasing 50,000, revaluation account credit side will show, and debit side will show fixed assets, provision for doubtful debts, and then if we add up all the credit side and deduct debit side, then we will get revaluation account profit. Profit will be distributed among partners in this way, 18,000 and 13,500. As revaluation account is not to be made, that is not asked in the question, that is why revaluation account is no need to be made, but here I have made revaluation account for you and take out the profit of revaluation account, distribute among partners in their old ratio. Now in the case of journal reserve, what you have to do, he said that journal reserve is not to be distributed among partners, so you have to calculate gaining and sacrificing ratio. X and Y, they both are partner, and gaining ratio 2/21 X gain and 2/21 Y sacrifice. By taking the LCM, I have calculated sacrificing and gaining ratio. So gaining means the X capital account will be debited, and sacrificing means Y's capital account will be credited. In this case 42,000 journal reserve is given in the balance sheet, so we have to take out the gaining amount, 42,000 into 2/21, 42,000 into 2/21. So this is the gaining amount, this is the sacrificing amount. Now the journal entry will be X capital account debit to Y's capital account with the 4,000. Gaining and sacrificing amount. Fine. And revaluation account profit has been distributed among partners. Revaluation account debit 31,500 to X capital account to Y's capital account 18,000 and 13,500 as we have calculated just now. Now partners capital account are to be made, that has been asked in the question. Particulars XY, particulars XY. This is the partners capital account which is showing two ledger account simultaneously. By balance BD, opening balance is there of capital account, that is given in the balance sheet. As you can see, this is the capital account of X and Y, 2,40,000 and 1,20,000, and here I have shown by balance BD 2,40,000, 1,20,000. This is the revaluation account profit that has been distributed among partners, credit side. By revaluation account 18,000, then 13,500. Then this is the entry for journal reserve. X capital account was debited and Y's capital account was credited. So in Y's capital account, enter the amount on the debit side. In X capital account, enter the amount on debit side, and in Y's capital account, enter the amount on credit side. and for Y write down by X capital, and for X write down to Y's capital. This is a ledger posting I have made. Now take out the balance. How you will calculate the balance? Add up credit side, then deduct the debit side. You will get the credit balance of X, that is 2,54,000, and in the case of Y, add up credit side. Nothing is to be deducted, so 1,37,500 is the credit balance of Y's capital. Now balance sheet as at 31st March 2016, liabilities amount, assets amount in rupees. Cash is given in the balance sheet 20,000. Debtors 1,20,000 less provision what you have made in revolution account 7,200. Deduct that 1,12,800. You have to show this provision, otherwise your marks will be cut down. Stock 1,90,000. That is a new value. Fixed assets 1,35,000. That is the new value. Total is 4,57,800. Now here creditors 24,300. That is the new value. Reserve 42,000, because reserve he doesn't want to distribute the reserve to reserve, or as it is in the balance sheet, as we just debited or credited the capital account by showing the effect. Capital account X and Y, new capital account of X and Y after reconstitution of partnership firm. These are there. So I have entered the capital account 2,54,000 and 1,37,500. Total is 3,91,500. Total is 4,57,800. This is the balance sheet of 40th question. Now 41st question is there. PQR and partnership sharing profit losses in the ratio of 5:4:3 on 31st March 2019. Their balance sheet was as follows. So these are the balance sheet as you can have in your book. Sundry creditors, outstanding expenses, general reserve, capital account, and here cash at bank, debtors, stock, furniture, plant and machinery. So general reserve is there. So in the next way, in the question, it was decided that with effect from 1st April 2019, the profit sharing ratio will be 4:3:2, and with this purpose, following revolution were made. So furniture is to be taken as 80% of its value. So furniture has to be taken as 80% of its value. 80% means now the furniture is at 80%, not the 100%. To take out the 80% of furniture, stock is to be appreciated by 20%. Plant and machinery be valued at 4 lakh. Create provision for doubtful debts for 10,000 on debtors. Outstanding expenses will increase by 3,000. All these items will be entered in revolution account. And then what he said that partners agreed that altered value are not to be recorded. So revolution account is no need to be made anymore, and they also do not want to distribute the general reserve. So both the things they don't want to show in the balance sheet. So we are to take the gaining and sacrificing ratio of the partners in this case. This is the revolution account I made for you. This is a rough because it is not to be made in the question. So that is the rough. No need to make this revolution account. So by stock 60,000, value has been increased. 2 furniture 12,000, 2 plant and machinery 20,000, 2 provision for doubtful debts 10,000. Outstanding expenses decrease. Outstanding expenses increase. So 3,000 is there. So this is the profit of revolution account 15,000 and distributed among the partners. So this revolution account is no need to be made. No need to be made. If you made this as your fair notes, then you will get less marks due to making this revolution account in your exam, because it has not been made. This is said in the question. So what you have to do? You have to take out the profit or loss of revolution account otherwise by deducting 12,000, 20,000, 10,000 and 3,000 from 60,000. This you have to do in the rough. Fine. So what you will do in rough, that you have to take 60,000 stock, and then you have to deduct 12,000 minus 20,000 minus 10,000 minus 3,000, and there you will get 15,000 is your revolution profit. Fine. Now for the adjustment of journal reserve and revolution account, first you have to calculate sacrificing gaining ratio. I have calculated PQR sacrificing and gaining ratio, as you are seeing that 5/12 minus 4/9. This is old minus new for Q and R, and this is the ratio 1/36 gaining ratio P, and 0/36 nil for Q, and for R that is 1/36 sacrificing. He is sacrificing. So profit on revolution account 15,000, journal reserve 75,000, total 90,000. So we have to calculate for P's capital 90,000 into 1/36, that is the gaining amount. So P's capital account will be debited for that, and for Q nothing is to be calculated. For R we have to take out the 1/36 part of 90,000.